What's up, everyone? I'm BrickingUpBrad.
I'm Matt Mellish.
I'm Block.studios.
And I'm even the Artisan.
And we are the Stud Buds.
Woo!
I don't know how to start this, guys. I feel like we gotta have some monumental thing because all four of us are in the same room right now, which what's it been? 2 years? And literally only almost. Two of us have met before. Right. So yeah,
it's very surreal. It's very surreal.
Oh, yeah. It really is.
It's a very surreal occasion. It's very nice to be here with all of you guys and everybody else here at Brickfair, Virginia. This is our first pre-recorded live stream as well, which is exciting in its own right. So,
yeah. For sure. I mean, also the hard part about right now is that Matt can slap me at any moment, and I mean, so I can't piss him off.
Just no physical violence.
Either, you know how I always say I'm gonna force choke you or punch you in the face.
Yeah. That's like Matt to everyone.
It's true now though.
Yeah,
it's in person. It can really happen.
Yeah, if you don't you better do the Matt dance. Like, oh man, if you don't do the Matt dance.
Speaking of which, we have to do a Matt dance today.
But it's this, honestly, like every moment we spend together this whole time, like even like you walk away to go to the bathroom and you come back and we just see each other. We see each other talking to somebody. It's that moment where you're like, that's Matt Mellish. That's BrickingUpBrad. That's Ethan the Artisan. We're all together in one place, sharing a hotel room, hanging out, going to dinner. Like, it's not just like we meet up and leave. Like, we're actually spending true time with each other. And it's amazing that after this long that we're able to do that. And that we get along this well, even in person, because anybody can be friends on the internet, but we're friends in real life.
You're always, some people want to put on an act for sure. Yeah. And it feels like, I mean, for the most part, we're all the same way that we kind of.
Let's go into
that for the most part.
For the most
part.
Let's go into that actually, because me and Matt have met before and in person.
Know what to expect.
Yes, but like the rest of us, so. In person, how are we like compared to like what you think? So let's start with Matt. What do we like? You guys, you never met.
Oh no, be honest.
Yeah. Are we being real honest?
Yeah,
real honest.
All right, how different is he?
Be real honest.
Everything is exactly the same as I would think it. The only there's just a couple things. I mean, so I can't say everything.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of things.
That's for our Patreon, okay?
A lot of things are different. Like, for example, Ethan, I knew he was tall, but he's really tall. Like uncontrollably tall. I mean, Brad, I was getting there. Yeah. Brad is also freakishly tall. Like, we are average height.
Yeah,
and they are really tall.
I'm average height.
So, but we all know that there's times that we get irritated with each other for sure, and it's crazy to see like how in person we're not irritated with you. Like the interaction, like the real life interaction, is a lot more bearable and understanding than. On the internet, you're like, you don't know what's going on, what they're doing, what their day has been like. Whereas like here, whereas here we see each other, we know if each other's hungry, we know what is going on in the background, so we can understand. Right?
Also, Ethan's not lagging the whole time.
So I say probably way more
legitimately in person, you're actually a lot better than when you're in a phone call. But I'm Matt right now.
Can we just say also, while we're starting this stream, that this is really nice that none of us are lagging or we're not having any that we know of technical difficulties while we're filming.
As of right now, we're not.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Ethan just mental buffering.
We lost Ethan's hotspot.
The stinking hotspot. Oh my gosh.
It's now food that we have to focus on because like everything is so nonstop. You forget to eat. Yeah,
the first day I literally had like a breakfast sandwich in the morning when we got here, and I was driving down with Dom, and I didn't eat until I think about 8 or 9 o'clock that night.
Yeah,
like it was like an actual meal. Like,
if Matt's mom didn't make us breakfast, I don't think we would have eaten till we got
Thanks,
here.
Mom.
Yeah.
Shout out, Mrs. Mellish. Hello,
Mom Squad.
Mom Squad. We've met parents this trip, not just each other, but we met. I met Matt's mom, and we met Ethan's parents, mom and dad.
Yeah.
Which can I just say? Ethan's mom is the nicest, and his dad
is awesome. The parents as a group are just amazing. Like, we've seen them the whole time.
Very, very kind.
And then you get the combination, Ethan the Artisan.
Yes, the trifecta.
Wait,
the parents and the golden child.
Why? What?
They always made up the snub.
The only thing we need to tell your parents, though, like we need to have a conversation with them about the hotspot.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
We need to tell your parents that we love them and we want to go fishing with them. We want to hang out with them. But I feel like we all want to just chip in and like pay for some home internet instead of the hotspot. Just being real. We love you and you're great and amazing. But I don't know. Maybe we talk about it.
We're in a thing called a dead zone.
Yeah. I get it. Oh, yeah, I get it. Out there in the middle of nowhere.
Reeling it back in.
All right,
So
Matt, I mean, he's small, he's lanky, but like, what else about him is different?
Wasn't
than in
always
person?
lanky.
Nah, I'm joking.
What's different about Brad? Different about Brad.
Oh, I was.
there's nothing different about me than you would have thought. I'm
Honestly.
exactly the same way that you would expect it.
Literally to the T. If there's anybody who was exactly the same, if you ever watch you, like even at the convention, you still have like, you talk about investments and you talk about business and content and how to film and what not to do and what to do. And all the, like, you genuinely enjoy talking about these things. It's not just a on stream, look what I like to talk about. No, like you as a person genuinely enjoy these conversations, which is expected but unexpected. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Like that's how I picture you.
I
And so
appreciate
it's
that.
expected, but it's unexpected that you actually do like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people would just do it for the show.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, Matt makes you think. Like sometimes you just react and you
You
could do
genuinely
something
do.
totally stupid, but you actually like, do I need, is the conversation. So will you use this minifigure? And I'm like, I don't, but I want it. But then he made me think, like he said,
Do you really need it?
do you really need it? And I'm like,
I'm basically Ethan's dad.
yeah.
If you ever want to go on a convention on a budget, go with Matt.
Or if you really want to spend a lot
Yeah.
of money.
Oh, yeah,
too.
that's the first one.
I mean,
Yeah.
the last time I went to a convention with him, he helped talk myself into getting the Mill Village raid and talk himself into getting a Django's. So, like,
I was talking Manicus in and out of buying that monorail so many times. He was getting really frustrated.
Yes, do it. No, don't do it. Yes, do it.
I've never seen you convince so like many times convince, and then you're like, but, and then like,
The roller coaster
Yeah.
of emotion.
You
Yeah.
have to play devil's advocate in
Yeah.
those circumstances, especially when you're paying $400 to $500 on stuff or more, even like your purchase.
but at
for
times
the
you're
day.
like
You really
the
need to
opposite
have
of
that.
devil's advocate. What's an opposite of devil's advocate?
I have no, the angel on your shoulder.
I don't know.
What about you, Brad? What do you think of the three of us from what you've met? I kind of rambled on there. So
yeah, no, I mean, Matt, me and him hung out. This is number 4.
Yeah.
4. This
Yeah.
is number 4. So we've hung out, 3 other times. I've stayed at his house. Like we've stayed together. Like this isn't our first time doing this.
This isn't our first
No,
rodeo.
but like
Ah.
same as always, Zane. Honestly,
His beard is so awesome in person. Like I've already like fluffed it so much. I plucked one of his hairs and I kept
You
it.
weren't there for that. He actually pulled one.
We're gonna clone him. We're gonna clone him.
He
Yes.
pulled a hair out of my beard.
Mhm. Zane.
you're genuinely love having some surreal conversations with people, and I've been witnessing this. Like we don't see it as much like after stuff, but we do, but like I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of times you're
Zane's the fun-loving, silly dude.
But like you will get these ADHD moments after our shows and kind of like go off into your own world, which is fine. We love you, but like I've noticed here, like I've watched you interact with some of the other content creators we've been hanging out with this weekend, and legitimately, like I'll see you like with Rob and other people like that, just having these like surreal conversations with them, and really like goofing off with them and like making friends in a different way. Like you're really. I've noticed like when you're hanging around Rob, you change how you act a little bit, like not in a bad way, but like you fit that style of joking around and having fun. You're very good at changing that depending on who you're with.
Yeah.
Like I noticed with me and you, like we'll randomly just kind of like throw our arms around each other. Now I'm that type of person. I'm a very touchy-feely person, and that's one of the things I've loved about being with you guys, around you guys this weekend. It's like legitimately we'll be sitting together, just like throw our arms around each other's shoulders, like and hang out and like just like give each other that boost. Sometimes
it's nice to. This sounds weird, but like I never had online friends until now, obviously.
Yeah.
But then taking that and putting it into a real world scenario, it's strange to actually be able to throw an arm around someone or fist bump someone or like, shake hands, like
I've
to
always
have that in person physical interaction.
We just did our fist bump.
Let's do it.
A stud bump.
But like Ethan, oh my gosh, Ethan is so hyper.
Oh,
like
yeah.
legit all weekend.
He has been drinking coffee.
True, but not even that. I will look around and some group of people have taken them under his arm and just like gone doing something like, or just like see him wandering around the convention all happy, bouncing around. Like it's never like a dull moment around Ethan, or like he's sometimes like a lost little puppy. Like you'll just kind of see him wandering around. And you're like, okay, Ethan, come on, come here.
He's so happy.
Yeah,
he's like Ethan's all smiles online, and he's like a genuine person, but he's like that 100% of the time. It's not like, sometimes he's happy, sometimes he's dull. He's just like I'm a lot of energy, but Ethan's up here. It's like
a different kind of energy.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. My ADHD, and I'm bouncing all over the place in my thoughts and conversations. Ethan's just like smiles, talking to people, going from here, meeting people, this, that, there we are, over here, back to this.
I don't think I've seen him sit down once.
I did. No. I looked at Ethan, I think it was today or yesterday. It was earlier, and I looked at him and I said, "Are you okay?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I said, "You're tired, aren't you?" And he said, "Yeah."
I'm going to need a new hip by the end of the trip.
I guess I'm last to be roasted here, or
Ethan?
No, I haven't said anything about anybody yet.
You two have to go now.
Ethan, what do you think about the crew?
Man, like, this is the
Ethan
stud buds. It's like, I absolutely love them to death. But that was the online. But in real life, it totally changed everything. Because it was real, meeting them in real life. Yeah, that's like, it was like one of those scary nightmares that you remember that you're like, that was actually a good dream that I'll create a book about. But this was
Stephen
something.
King novel.
Yes,
is that what this is?
Yes, and this is I'm living.
Nightmare,
I am living the story that I've always wanted. How about that?
Biggest compliment I've ever got.
You're just like a Stephen
I'm
King.
so
nightmare.
confused what is going on right now and coming out of Ethan.
We're not editing this at all. We're not editing this at all.
A little bit in the beginning, but besides that,
okay.
For the record, I don't think the four of us, besides lunch and a couple other small times, have really hung out.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, we got Chick-fil-A together today, which was really, really nice. We had a chance to just chat, and like I said, it was just a group of friends hanging out. It wasn't awkward at all. There's no beats that were missed. It was just us four chilling, just as we would after or before a stream. Well, before a stream, it's more hectic than anything.
And this too, like, I never felt like I put out a joke that ever offended when we were hanging out, because I knew our type of sense of humor and what would offend each other. Like sometimes when you're a new group of people, you're kind of iffy, hesitant. You're hesitant.
Bring it back. We can actually be ourselves with each other because we already know ourselves.
And that's why I was quiet most of the time when I first met you guys, because it's like, do I really want to bring the energy that quick? So I had to slowly.
Wasn't the case. But yeah, no, sorry, keep going.
No, Zane, you and I shared a very long car ride together.
We did.
We almost died on the way here.
We're very tired. Many bathroom breaks, many things.
Had to get Mountain Dew in order to stay awake. That was a good choice that we made halfway through. But you are, it felt at first like you were a little tired, but you were a little pulled back, I think. But the more time we've spent together, the more time I've realized you're just the same person that you are online. But you know what? I finally understand Zane's ADD or ADHD, right? ADHD. I finally understand it. It makes sense right off the bat too. Like you cannot focus on anything. He's skipping songs in the car
every time. Like, I can't. Let's go.
But at the same time, like, I know that's something that you've kind of had to put up with over the years, but yet it also makes you who you are. Not in a bad way, but like you have a different perspective on things because of it. And it honestly makes you really good for content creation.
You turn your weak points into strong points.
Because you know exactly how long someone needs to lose their attention for as well. Like that's actually a gift in disguise.
Well, thank you.
Ethan, you're exactly the same way. You're exactly the same way. I don't know. It was just like I immediately saw you, came up behind you, and we gave each other a big hug, and it was just.
There's been a lot of hugging going on this weekend.
Yeah, when Brad came up, like we hugged.
Oh
it was like, what the heck just happened?
You ever like heard like what does it sound like when two trees hit in the forest? That's these two giants.
Do we all need to stand up right now to show this?
No.
Now?
Yeah, it was literally.
I think we should stand just right here.
You'll be able to see us with these two.
Watch them go
past the camera.
Look, I'm still.
It was like in the Olympics, like how the swimmers do this. that's what me and Dom were like. We literally just
You and Dom?
boom.
Did he just call me Dom?
You meant Brad.
I said
You said Dom.
You said Dom.
Brad.
Brad is a cool guy.
But
no,
that out.
The thing is about Ethan. You think that like maybe he's nervous for the show, and that's why like he can't put his words. No, that's just Ethan.
That's just the energy. His brain is processing faster than his mouth.
Yes.
As someone with a high energy and ADHD, that's what it is. You stumble over your words because your mind is like, I want to say this, all at the same time. And so as you go, it just kind of spills out.
But I will say, just like Ethan's personality, it's bigger in person. So is his robot. Your mocks are amazing, man. He did a great job putting everything together this weekend, and it was just really nice to see not only your mocks, but like everybody display together. We had Brad's Village, we had your robot, your Tinsegrity, and some other smaller builds. We had Manicus's big Avengers Tower, Epic Brix's Gatling gun,
a lot of
Joey's
man.
Jeez, those were the highlight for
Danny's Mantis.
Man, that thing was super well built.
Just so many different builds coming together, and so many different personalities as well. It makes for just such a real fun weekend, like a real as in like we're all here together, but fun as in we're just goofing off and being ourselves at a Lego convention,
having a good time.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, no, it was for real, meeting like a ton of different people. Like we've met people all over, from Lego to Manicus Bricks to people I've only like Jillian versus Reality.
Never talked to her.
Yeah, not once.
And you know what the crazy thing is? Like, we've talked about. I said this to Lego's face. I was like, dude, we used to not get along. And you're the most surreal dude. Like,
we used to not get along, guys.
Like me and Slego, and legitimately the nicest dude. Like, just
Hands
so
down.
chill.
I told you guys.
Like, he's so chill. Like, he has so much swag to him this weekend. But it is the funniest thing to see him go around with like, what is it? Like inside of Lego bags sewn into a vest. It's awesome. Like,
he's so smart too. He's very intelligent. Like the thing, like the off-screen things we've learned about each other and other content creators is mind-blowing. Like we said, Slego usually dances, has his goggles, but his knowledge, the fashion, the personality, just the conversations you have with him, amazing.
I think he has a lot to bring to content creation that he's held himself back from. Yeah, because I think of his face reveal sort of deal, but I think if he had the time, he could make some really great stuff. Him and I have talked about that.
Well, that's the same with everybody. Like him, Manicus Briggs, Jillian. Like they are all they're like, just like us. They're amazing people. We've hung out with them. Rob the Builder. I've been getting along.
You're really getting along.
Okay, has it been me or everyone kind of paired off this weekend almost? Like
everyone kind of picked.
Yeah, like
their
I know Media's Manicus like hook like immediately. We've
you and Jonathan.
I know what it's Jonathan.
You and Jonathan.
You and Rob. Yeah, you and Rob.
I've just been hanging with everyone.
Literally, Ethan's been like the whole convention. Ethan in the convention,
and it's not even like our group. It's literally everyone at the convention loves Ethan. Like that's just his personality. That everyone just loves Ethan. Like, but
Brad, you're the same way you've always been.
Okay,
really into medieval talking. I will say.
Have you talked to you about Castle yet? How long has it been since you talked about Castle?
But like, I'm not a personality about Castle though. Like, I'm not just like online, and I'm not just like I love Castle. No, I legitimately in person. Like, and I wonder if any of you like I'm not someone who just like, oh yeah, look, I bought this Castle lot, and I'm gonna talk out Castle lore, and then off of it be like, oh, Castle. So
you were really enjoying talking to people about your mock, and I think that's the thing that I really am looking forward to. Maybe next convention that I go to is displaying and being able to spark conversations with just random strangers, even people who don't recognize us from creating content, but because of our mock, because of what we've built, being able to connect over that.
Exactly.
What do you guys think of Brad for meeting him for the first time? Be honest.
It was amazing. That was awesome. Like, excited because it was so shocking. Like the way he did it so perfectly. Like,
I don't think so, right?
What? I hate you guys. Ethan was talking.
I'm sorry, listen, we don't have the private chat.
I can't be like the private chat is, hey Ethan, what do you think of Brad?
I mean, explain.
Like, I was setting my cyberpunk mock, and Brad just comes from nowhere.
I almost tackled him.
Yeah.
I yelled his name first. For the record, I was like, Ethan!
And I was like, oh, one of the characters in my head. And I was like, oh, it's...
Brad.
It's Brad.
It's not just a voice
It's
in my
the
head.
villain of it all.
It's
It's
like
my
oh,
nightmare.
I finally snapped. It's in there.
It wasn't my dream.
It wasn't a dream.
These castle fantasies are getting alive.
So meeting him, like that was awesome. And then Matt was like awesome. Then Zane just it's the whole package deal.
Zane.
What?
What'd you think of Brad?
Yeah.
No, I loved it. Very huggy. I
Yeah.
didn't expect such
Yeah.
a big hug
Mhm.
when I got here. Yeah, I didn't expect it because it was a solid hug.
You
It wasn't
both
just
get
like
big
a
hugs.
yeah. That's what I mean. Like not like in my world when people hug, it's just like
In
a
Utah.
hey, and it's like no, this is a hug.
See,
This is you're gonna remember this hug
Mhm.
forever, which is great. I loved every minute of it. I say minute because it was minutes. It wasn't like a second. Minutes.
More of a snuggle.
Man.
Yeah, it was like like
There's
in
nothing
public
better
snuggle.
than a good hug.
See, this is the
Yes.
thing. I'm from a big family. I'm the youngest of 6.
Yeah.
And we all hug each other. When you see your family, you hug them.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
And this stud buds is my family.
exactly. They're different. family.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We got deep.
Yeah. I 110% agree.
Welcome to the Stud Buddy Motion.
We have barely talked about Lego on this show yet. And let's talk about some Lego.
Yeah.
I feel like we've all kind of seen, you guys have just heard how it feels to be in a room. Now, I will say, it was very weird for the first 5 minutes of this conversation to do this in person because usually I can use that monitor, and I'm used to that. I can usually use my monitor to hide from people and have that conversation.
Yep.
And now I'm legitimately talking in front of you guys. And once we start getting the conversation going, all that awkwardness for me shot out the window.
Yep.
So let's talk about some Lego. Matt, do you want how was your week? Do you want just maybe a couple things that you got this weekend? I know I don't have all the things I've gotten.
So we got the brick badge. We all got that, which is really cool. I put my Chicago
I don't
stuff
have
on
mine.
there.
I think my brick badge wins with the longest brick badge.
Yeah, but yours
But-
also fell apart.
Yeah, I think I counted 16 times. Oh my. But
Got the first time a Phase 2 plain regular clone. Can't show it to the camera really, but it's here. I got it, and as well as 2 regular Phase 1 Jet Troopers from the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid
Nice.
for a total
Ooh, and the
of
jetpack.
$25 altogether.
that's pretty good.
That's
And
pretty.
the jetpack.
You just
No, I
generated content.
He's like, oh, that's no
He
castle
went-
figure.
No, it's not cap.
No, I know how much all those are worth.
What else we got in here?
Sligo was walking around with one of these guys sealed.
Oh, I got this for $10. This is a Stormtrooper Sergeant from Star Wars Rebels, one of the poly bags. I got this Finn.
You got that for 10?
I got
And
this for
wait,
How did I not
5.
see these?
I got this for 5. You
Where
talk
were
them
you?
down. You talk them
Where
down.
were you looking at
I was
these?
early, and this one guy ate steak, gave us all presents. So I got a poly bag, Aston Martin Valkyrie
Sold so
AMR
many of those
Pro.
off this weekend.
I got a random. Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
A random envelope of Pick-a-Brick parts, which I looked in there. There are a few letters, like the printed
Oh,
mail
nice.
letters, which are cool.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
randomly a Cara Dune as well in there,
Yeah.
which
Nice.
is
Yeah.
has gone to the moon and back.
Its own journey.
He also was doing a questionnaire.
Oh.
Check out Mini Superheroes Today video for what? I don't actually know. Check out this one guy at stake for this video because this was all his recording. But he was asking us random questions about Lego facts and
He asked me. I didn't know.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know the
Isn't it Jack Stone questions or something?
No.
Galador.
I got the-
some of them were Galador.
I got the one that was about Toys R Us vote, and I was like, I didn't even go to Toys R Us growing up.
Yeah, it was when those two were born. Toys R Us went out of business.
Business.
There was
It
always
actually was around. My parents just never went.
the sets were always
All
20%.
right, Matt is
more than-
explaining what
they
he
were.
got.
With the help of Jonathan, aka Mini Superheroes Today, I got the video. What even is this? Alien DJ Beatbox.
I actually like that.
Ooh, that's
You want it?
Yeah.
Can
I have it?
No, I want it.
You see how he said that? I
got
want.
more poly bags.
What
I
he
got
doesn't know won't hurt
a
him. I'm
Scout
taking it.
Rebel Scout speeder for $10.
You got it.
What?
Oh,
What? How did you find all
I
this?
got.
guess I wasn't-
You gotta hang out with me if you're looking for the deals, man.
I guess also I wasn't looking at anything Star Wars.
I got a Highlander CMF for $3. I got. This is a big one. This is a big one.
Oh.
A factory fig, which what I mean
Can you
by
show the
that,
camera?
yeah, you show the camera. It's opalescent, clear. So factory fig. What I mean by that is in some certain factories that they produce Lego in, certain workers will just kind of leave the machines on, pour the plastic in, and the next day, pull the figs out and put them in their pockets. And they make things in colors that would never have been made. So this I found from a seller for $25, which is, I think, a steal because you'll never find that anywhere else. I like things with a story or collectability. I also got the Aunt Brew's Homestead Kitchen for $30 from Lego Danny Bob. The reason I bought this was so I could build one and keep one sealed. So I'm very happy to do that. I got Quinlan Voss for a friend from home for $5.
Oh my God,
that's not bad.
Can't go wrong there. And a Sabine Wren, which we just looked up, which was more or less $20. I got it for $15. So
I have that figure.
A lot of deals were made. I also got a crab from Zane. Zane gave us all crabs. So
G-rated content.
No, they're crabs. This is what it is. It's a crab. It's a 3D printed crab. So that was, I think, and I'm forgetting.
And the best for last.
I'm forgetting the.
Is it the best or the biggest?
Well, it's not the best, but it's $40 worth of train tracks.
Woo!
In this huge box. So that was my haul for.
That was a ton.
Brickfair, Virginia. Brad, do you want to go off about what you got? I know I had a lot of little things, but you got some bigger purchases.
Yeah,
Give me that
so
back.
I got a bunch of castle figures, horse armor, a bunch of stuff like that, including 3 white Phase 1 clone troopers.
Wow,
I didn't hear about that.
How did that happen?
Talk to me about this.
This is a crazy story.
Should I tell the full story?
I don't know the story.
The 3 Phase 1 clone troopers.
Oh, tell him about that.
Okay, so
all right, he's not gonna watch this. So
I was we're coming back to the table, we're all hanging out, and M&R Productions comes up and it's like he's doing a video where he took a stud and is trading it up to whatever he can get, like the largest thing. Fun idea for a video. I respect, trying to broker good deals. He comes, I make a joke because he's like, asks us, anyone want to trade for any of the stuff I got? And I made a joke. I got a 3-in-1 toy store. Will you trade? And he goes, yeah, let me see it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I bring up the toy store.
To be fair, I think he heard you say Toy Story.
I think he did too, but at the same time, he was interested.
Right.
So I bring it up, we look it over, and we start going back and forth like crazy. End up trading 3 Phase 1 2008. Yeah, 2008 Clone Wars.
No, 2005.
I guess they did come out in 2005. Yeah, so 2005 Clone Wars Clone Troopers.
Wait. Were they Clone Wars or were they Phase 2, Episode 3?
Sorry, Phase 1.
Okay, so they're 2008 Clone
Wars.
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah, so for Toy Story, which was about the same price. And while he was walking away, I just go, by the way, that's not 100% complete. So
you said, I don't know if that's 100% complete.
So yeah, that was fun. But I got those 3 and I
the look he gave you.
Yeah, he stopped, looked at him, and then just walked off.
Yeah, it was that like, oh gosh. Like,
God.
And Sands was that the other?
Yes.
Very, very nice guy. We had an amazing conversation about Castle later. But yeah, so got those 3, traded 1 for horse armor, and I'm looking to sell the other 2 tomorrow. So see what else I can get with it. But got horse armor, Knights Kingdom 2 big figs. I'm gonna do a whole video about these because they're the stupidest thing ever, but they are really cool to Castle history. So I got them. But let's talk about the actual cool things I got. First off, I got an Exo-Force set, completely sealed. I love the plastic on this. I thought that was really cool. My friend had this set, and I never remembered the plastic on it. So I don't know if that's a little more rare or whatever. But I've always wanted this set. It's really cool, Exo-Force set. So it's mint condition. So got that for $45.
Was mint condition.
Yeah. Is it mint?
The bigger thing this weekend, and the funniest part about, I don't think I told you guys this part of the story. I'm legitimately talking to Maticus because I have to go pick up Danny from the airport. And I'm going to kill you if you do this to me. If you do. And so he, this is so distracting when you guys do this.
Oh yeah.
Is
that the mic right now? Welcome to Stud Buds in real life.
Yeah. Where everything you all right. So, he's talking about what should I look out for you at the yard sale? And I go, look, Castle. And he's like, what's a big set on your list? And I go, well, this set. And I show him, and he's like, all right, we're gonna look out for you this weekend. I'm driving back with Danny, and he sends me a text with one, and he goes, yeah, by the way, it's 210, no figs. I'm like, So close, so close. Okay, but you know what? I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't even coming this weekend to look for it. Show up, I run to the bathroom, and while I'm running there, I see the set, use the bathroom, come back, and I talk the guy down from 400 to 360 for ever since I got back in the castle, there's one set I've been looking for.
Yeah.
And it's this set right here.
Oh,
The medieval, what is the actual, I guess it doesn't say on here. Medieval marketplace. This set goes for about $380 at the cheapest on Bricklink. But
didn't we review this one?
Yes, we did. This is one of my top favorite sets that Lego Castle has put out. Just because it's amazing and it folds out and it goes great with a lot of the other sets I got. Sealed, mint condition 360, and I was super lucky to get this one this weekend. That's probably from my car. I'm
almost mint condition.
But this is gonna also probably go great with the new castle that I got. So
you're gonna open it.
I am. So my goal.
That's commitment to castle.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it sealed for about a month because I got even more. I'm not gonna build this one until all the other castle sets that I have right now are open and built.
Okay.
You just upset a lot of people by saying you're gonna open and build that problem.
Or just look at the picture on the front of it and make the exact replica.
But I want all the figures too. I like the figures and cows. There's cows in this set.
There's moo-moos.
So I really want this. I've always really wanted this set, and ever since he had another one that I really wanted to. But you know what? I will be opening this. But I'm gonna build the new three-room Viking ship, the new castle, and I have the dwarf mine still to build.
The dwarf mine.
But this will probably go something. But yeah, that's kind of all I got. Got a lot of minifigures and other stuff like that.
Yes.
But mostly just castle stuff. So
okay. So
Ethan, what'd you buy?
Well, I don't have it with me right now.
Oh, we're doing a show and he didn't bring stuff.
We are finally able to do a show live, and you don't bring the stuff.
Okay, so I got a lot of, I got some minifigures. I got a Rocket Raccoon minifigure, the one with the
got a great deal on that.
Yeah.
$5 isn't bad for the Ravager. I guess is that with the technical name?
Printed arms.
Yes, I believe it came in a poly bag.
I think it was a Toys R Us exclusive.
Okay, is that it? Okay, but. I mean, I would
Brad's
say,
playing footsie.
I need to stretch out my feet.
That's basically the typing that we do behind the scenes. We're kicking each other now. That's what real life stud buds is about. So we also got what else did I get? I got a few other minifigures as well. I got I'm blanking at the moment, but I also got one of the brick mats that I believe you got.
Brick mat.
Matt got a brick mat. He got one at Chicago, which was super cool. And what else did I get? I got a lot of parts. There's one of my, I guess, newer favorite snot bricks is, you have the 1x1 the 1x1 brick with the stud on two sides, but the corner. So I guess it's a corner snot brick.
Corner snot.
That's a newer in the last 5 years. That part has come out, and it's been very difficult to get the large quantity with those because of course most parts that I have are really sets that I've taken apart. So I was able to get 200 of those for like $7.
200 for $7?
That's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. That's good.
Mm-hmm. That's like average, like it's
Really?
good. It's
What's
good.
the price per piece there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
$2 divided by 700. Can anybody do that?
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, 200 divided by 7. I don't feel like.
Anyways.
Late night. What else did I know? I got.
What else
I'm trying to remember. I can show everything.
Oh, we all got Ethan's.
Yes. As you guys saw in the intro, we have these amazing, and I'm gonna say it. We have blue balls.
He gave us literal
blue balls.
Blue balls.
I gave
on
people,
a chain.
I gave.
That's what it is. Lego blue balls.
Zamer Spheres. Zamer Spheres. If you guys don't remember, I got 300 of them.
Thanks, Bionicle, for the blue balls.
You know what? I don't know if I want to go down this road. It's a little quick rabbit path. Did you guys see what Ben the Brick Builder brought out to the table?
No.
A rubber spear. It was made by Lego too.
Whoa.
Spear?
Yeah. So like your normal spear that I have with my knights, rubber. And it bends. And it has the Lego imprint on it. And it came with a Bionicle set.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
Sorry, that was really random, but I thought you guys
might. But speaking with Bionicle, Bionicle has this is honestly a convention with a lot of Bionicles.
There is a lot.
Really? I mean, besides people selling Bionicle, there's also a ton of Bionicle builders.
And there's lore, mocks. Things that were never sets. that they made from like the Barnacle lore, and they have 3D printed helmets and like.
Yeah,
like
I've never seen
so many cool characters, and
Yeah.
one of my favorite things is I love mark builds that are
Yes.
like, I love when people combine Bionicle with the system brick, and I absolutely love when they can combine it and interweave the two systems together.
Makes
to
sense.
do some insane stuff with that.
Insane being awful today.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
punch you both.
It's just because we love you.
No. Look, you know how they sent that text out 2 days ago?
Oh my
A
gosh,
day
did you
ago.
guys hit that one too?
Oh my gosh. They
Oh
sent out
my
a text from
God.
Brickfair, Virginia saying, it's from the Brickfair robot.
Yeah.
It said, quote, make sure, well, it's not quote, but
I can read the
okay,
little text.
please.
I can literally read this because
I have a comment about this too today.
Because
you had a comment about this, meaning that you did not.
No, I did. I
Follow
have
the
a comment.
rules.
I have a
Wait,
comment
wait.
based on someone else that I interacted
Oh.
with.
conventions
somebody
can be
did not.
smelly. Have you showered today? Wearing clean clothes? This helpful reminder brought to you by Brickfair Robot.
Also,
Man.
brush your teeth. I've
Yeah.
seen that one.
Yeah.
Wear deodorant.
Shower, wear
Yeah.
deodorant.
I think we've
hygiene.
all
Be
been
hygienic.
Did I hear
We-
that Chicago is just like really bad about people doing that? And is that might be why?
Maybe
I
know
heard
someone.
I heard there was some event
I
that
mean-
just people were not.
I mean, it's a bunch of Lego nerds.
Well, it happened. So it happened. Not to me, but like I walked by like 3 or 4 people today, like especially during like the yard sale, that just stunk. Like I walked by and I was like, dang, because I was on the phone with my wife and I was like, I don't understand why they sent this message out. It's funny, made me laugh, but I don't understand it. But then like as I'm talking to her, I walked past someone and I was like, oh, that's why. Because people like I'm sorry to
You
say,
know how you were sweating a lot the other day?
Yeah.
It's very, very hot. It's very,
Yeah,
very
it's
humid as
very
soon as you walk outside.
But 2 days ago was the worst.
oh for sure, it's
Yeah.
gotten better.
But you know how you go outside and you sweat.
Yeah.
Even walking around the convention, you were trying to wear long pants for some
Because
godforsaken
that's
reason.
what I wear.
But you sweat.
I do.
Everybody sweats. So if you use proper hygiene protocols, you won't smell. Well,
Yeah.
not everybody follows those rules.
I see it, and I take extra care because I am very.
Yeah, I mean, Zane was showing us all a tutorial how to put on cologne.
Yeah.
I
like
put on cologne,
beard oil.
yeah. Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
were you there? There was one day. Well,
It was last
me-
night. But when we were coming to see y'all,
Oh, okay.
It
Because I was
wasn't
gonna
here for 5
say
seconds.
the first night with me, you, Danny, and Zane, like Zane was going off about his cleaning routine, and that we're not gonna get into that. But yeah,
it's a good routine. It's a
yeah.
good, healthy
So Ethan,
beard and face routine. All that fun
For the Patreon.
stuff.
for the
Patreon.
Patreon.
Zane, what did you get this weekend?
What did I get? Did you?
No, you
Have,
have. I want to see
Look
your
at this.
haul.
I can
Zane.
physically touch him.
Please.
Look at this.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me there. Yeah. Okay. So I'm standing because it doesn't matter if I'm standing or sitting. You can see me either way.
Ooh, Ethan, who you're texting during the show?
No,
it's Dad. It's Dad.
Oh. Okay. First off, we'll go with our this one guy.
This.
I keep saying this. I mess it up.
Oh yeah,
wait.
he gave me something
Look,
too. I
it says right there, dis one guy ate steak. Care package number 12. All right, so he gave me this, as an amazing gesture.
Completely random.
But yeah, he didn't have to. We appreciate it very much.
Mhm.
I got this little friends flower. That's amazing. It has a butterfly. My wife has begun liking the flowers, and we're allowed to keep those in like the living spaces. So I got butterfly.
I was gonna say, I think
Butterfly
you have
tattoo?
butter. Yeah, I was gonna-
I'll show you. I don't.
All right.
I got these dots bracelet things. Wait, let's do like Matt did. Sorry, let's get all serious. I got this amazing. So what is this one? Can you guys tell me? It's
Darth Vader with the medallion from one of the Lego visual dictionaries.
visual diction. Yeah, he did say that. It's awesome because it's like the original Vader helmet, where I have only the new one, the 2-piece.
Yeah.
So I actually genuinely really like that, and I have a little bag that I have open, envelope of figure or pieces.
Pick
Yeah,
brick parts.
Pick a brick.
Random pick a brick parts from the wall.
I see medium nougat in here.
I think
Speaking of
What,
Pick a Nougat,
didn't-
he also gave you something
I was
special
gonna
for
say-
you.
Special medium nougat. This is my very first ever pick a brick cup. I didn't even go and buy it. I was given it, and it's medium nougat. It's not just a pick a brick cup. It's the medium nougat pick a brick cup.
He
Done.
also gave me one too.
Don't
Which is
shush!
awesome.
Stop it! I'm special.
so. It's funny. I just realized, like, so he gave you pick a brick cup, right? And so he gave me a castle set that's like, yeah.
What did you get?
He said he had something for me, but I didn't get it yet.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm kind of
well, okay. So the castle
who knows
set,
what it could be.
he got it in a haul, and it's missing a base plate and all the figures. But
he had some good sets that he was selling for good prices, but
I was not. Yeah, I looked at them and I was just like, it's good prices.
the
But
thing is, I'm out of space. I'm out of space
Yeah.
for a lot of things right now, even though I just buy a lot. It's all
Yeah.
small things, though.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of space.
there's always space for this.
Oh, yeah.
Keep talking.
Definitely.
Yeah, sorry.
Definitely. I also got some Star Wars. So I was talking to Matt about this, and Matt had a good point. So this is like my new, like maybe possible obsession, like buying
It's fun
sets.
to do.
Yeah, that are not 100% complete, and like using Bricklink and getting like the parts and like reassembling the sets.
Fixer upper.
A fixer-upper, yeah, like houses or cars or things that I enjoy doing, but transitioning that into Lego. So this is one. It's Yoda Starfighter, is that what they call it? And then this, what tank is this one? I got this tank.
Republic Fighter tank.
Republic Fighter
It
tank.
was the one with the Able Sakura.
Yes.
It
That's
has
the
no
one.
minifigures.
No minifigures.
Honestly, well built, but
Yeah.
people complained about the size. But
Yeah,
I like it.
I have that
yeah.
one. I was given
had-
to it. I was actually given that one without
Mhm.
the figures, but it's a good set.
very well built. Like
Yeah.
I think I
Oh, there's
really
that
like it.
piece.
Looks like you might be missing a cannon or something.
Yeah, there's one of these like pieces.
Right.
I have that thing.
They got the
Actually, you know what I
musketeer
saw someone
sword.
was selling? The
Yes.
old Mandalorian Starfighter in a bag like that, $20 with the snow. It was a snow speeder, but I was like, I didn't want to take the chance. Like,
Well, and something that Brad is really happy about is that I bought something that's not Star Wars. So I got this Alpha
It
Team.
was sealed.
This is Mission Deep Sea. I don't even know if this has a set name on it, but that's like a
No,
mini
that's-
submarine. Is that the name?
That
of
is
it?
cool.
Mission Deep Sea.
And you're
Oh, yeah.
opening these.
This one, no, this is also just Mission Deep Sea. You know, this is the Alpha Team. I'm not gonna open these ones.
you are? You're going to get all these sealed.
Yep, I'm gonna keep them sealed.
Whoa.
So that's also another thing. I usually don't keep things sealed because I enjoy the build,
Oh, okay. Can I just say, I didn't realize it. There's all the different team members that you can get.
and it's highlighted with
Yeah,
what comes.
that
with
is
what piece
cool.
set.
That is cool. That is
Yeah.
really cool.
So this is
Out of
like the
curiosity.
mech thing. But
Why are you going after these?
so the reason I want these Alpha Team sets is because as a kid, like my very first memory of Lego, like I don't know if I had Duplo, I don't know. But my very first memory is Alpha Team, the Command Sub, which is like this size, bigger yellow 4 quad prop set. And I just love the way it looks. I love the clamps. This has a rubber band on it, so you can actually use it. It comes with rubber bands. It's got these like neon. I just love the sets.
Which one?
Ethan's been looking for rubber bands all weekend. When we started the yard sale, I said, Ethan, are you looking for anything? He goes, parts. I said, what parts? Rubber bands.
Rubber bands. Well, so I have wanted to get the Alpha Team stuff, and I wanted to get the 2004 Mos Eisley Cantina, which that one's
I saw one not completed, and it was in terrible condition. And like the dewback wasn't there or anything, but like it was just in shambles. He's like, I'll give you 50 for it. I'm like,
I would have
50 for
given you
that?
10 for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I want that set, but if I'm gonna buy the 2004 one, that's one that I want in like mint condition.
Yes.
And with these ones with it,
Well,
what?
yeah, sorry. I was going to wait for you.
No, I just like those two sets, and these include because I want all of these. Those are sets that like are very like
Near and dear.
near and dear to me, yeah. Because like where we've come with Lego and how far I've come, not knowing this, because it started very, very. I remember the day that I got them for my birthday. My dad was living with our buddy Ed, you know, and I was just in there building these sets, and so it's like I want to keep this as beautiful and
It's a piece of your childhood.
yeah, exactly, as for as long as I can.
Yeah, I was actually there was a set you sent me a picture of, and it was the set you sent me was sealed. It was the first castle set I ever got.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh,
really
that's cool.
I was really hoping you would pick it up for me. Like I was gonna send you the money.
Oh.
Was it the one that we spotted and we said we gotta send this to Brad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
and
little
he said-
catapult.
And then I
Yeah.
said, Brad's not here. Brad's not here. We can't be waiting for him.
I
And then
sent
we
you
kept
an
walking.
answer, and no one ever replied. But I really wanted that set sealed because it's the first castle set I ever got, and I want to keep that one as 'cause that's where I came from for a castle. But I understand where you're coming from. And it's definitely, I think now that I've gotten older, that side of me has come out more. Where I'm like, that set was huge to me as a kid. I would love to have it sealed.
And that's why when I was at Chicago and I got some of those old 2008 Revenge of the Sith sets, that's why I was so happy, even though they weren't sealed or anything like that,
Yeah.
to be able to buy. Of course, I would like to get them sealed someday, but
Yeah.
to even just to have the set to display and put it on my shelf makes me very
Yeah.
happy to do so.
Exactly.
But you are branching out because
I
you have
am.
never done either of those things. Bought a non-Star Wars set, bought something sealed to keep sealed, and bought a fixer-upper. You're really
You got a pick a brick cup, man.
And you know what?
A lot
I'm
of
proud
things
of you,
happen.
Zane.
I am
Yeah.
too.
I think you came around a community of people, and they showed you that there's a better life out there.
You've been inspired in
Yeah.
a whole different way.
I want to say that meeting with stud buds in person did that.
Yeah, the stud buds themselves.
Yeah.
Changed you.
Change is life
Yeah.
changing. Life.
And we hope we've changed your lives.
Yeah.
Everybody out there.
Get all aggressive and violent.
But wow, we got some pretty big calls. I was looking at my bank account, and there was a far few less numbers in there than I started this weekend.
It's funny how many little things can add up.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I pulled
20
out.
bucks,
Well, I
20
sold
bucks.
some stuff today, and then I pulled out money and was like,
Where'd it all go?
And yeah, it's like I literally bought it all. I was walking to the bathroom and I bought 2 more things. I bought a Gandalf and 2 flags for $5.
Two flags. You were wheeling and dealing when we were together.
Wheeling?
You got that Gandalf poly bag.
Yeah, for $10.
Yeah.
The funny thing, I got another one for $4. That's like not sealed. I want to keep that one sealed. The other one. So yeah.
Wow.
It just goes to show haggle with people. Everything that
Yes.
I got,
Yeah.
pretty much, unless I know that it's already at a really good discount.
gosh,
I haggle.
I did my first haggle.
You did?
Yeah, I did. He dropped it $1.
Okay, like so when
It's still a win. Though. It's
Yeah.
still a win.
Saved his penny.
When
Yeah.
we were buying the first day and I went over to the vendors,
Yeah.
I didn't haggle as much because they're pretty sad. But I got one of the guys was doing $1 off. So I was like, okay, these figures are like $5. I'll get them for $4. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But every set during the yard sale, this set I talked him down $40. This set was only $5 down, but that's still $5.
Yeah,
They said $5. I was like,
Did meet a lot of our fans this weekend, which was really cool. We ran into Jack Skywalker, of course, this one guy Steak. Wrathful, yeah. Jack, very nice kid. Very nice. Dude, amazing memes. We both mentioned that to him. Wrathful, very cool kid.
We talked to Will the Bricker. He was
Will
cool.
the Bricker. It's Kermit.
Yeah, have you ever seen the kid with the Kermit neck?
Will
I think
the
so. I think. Oh yeah. Okay, I have.
Will. Yeah.
He showed it to Tom. That's why
Yeah.
he was in front of me.
Yeah.
Luca Lego was there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of up and comers.
Yes. Well, it's funny though, because we didn't. I know you got recognized for Stud Bud, Zane, which was like
I
your
am.
first time.
And TikTok.
Yeah, and
It was definitely crazy for sure. It's important.
I'm.
I also met this guy,
You met. What's his name?
Joshua Lauren.
So the thing to me was very interesting that never happens is more recently people know me for TikTok. They know me for everything I've done on TikTok.
Yeah.
I had multiple people come up to me and be like, I love Tavern Talk.
Yeah.
I love Nights of the 2x4 table.
Yeah.
And that to me, I hate to say this, was so much more meaningful because I YouTube has become something, the videos I've done on there have been me pouring every little ounce of passion I have into them. And the fact that people are like, oh my gosh, I love Castle, like, and I found your account and, all these other great things, like, that was mind blowing to me. That it wasn't just like, I'm getting to the point where it's not, I'm
interested if they came. I'm interested if they came from your TikTok to YouTube.
Some of them even know I had TikTok. That was the funniest thing.
Though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
That was amazing to me, and I think it's. I mentioned this. He was like my humbleness level. Like I can't say. Like someone said to him, like all of us, the content creators there wouldn't be there without Epic. That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. Like Epic Brick started all of us pushing in some way, even if he didn't directly influence you. He influenced someone who probably influenced you. It's kind of like that tree, almost a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. The TikToks.
Scheme. But like, legitimately though, we all came from TikTok, and now
it's a real community.
Yeah,
and I think that's what like really struck a chord with me is like being all together and being able to literally in real life have that community, that group of friends that I always had wanted to talk about Lego with and to be on that same level with. Yeah. But obviously, like being in a small town, growing up where I did, it's hard to find that. And of course, I still had a few friends who were into it, but nothing like this, nothing on this scale. And people who genuinely understand why you love it and who share that same passion for it.
I was talking to Maticus about this. I literally, we were talking about like, we're all here. We don't care about anything else about each other. Yeah. We care that we are all passionate about the same thing. Yeah. Now, look, we care about each other, but we care about this, like, we care about Lego and building our circle around, like, literally Sans, a content creator I've never talked to.
He's a goofball.
Me and him sat down and had a conversation about castle lore that was so nerdy that by the end of it, I was like, did I just have that? Never talked to the guy. But the thing is, none of us cared about who the other person was. We cared about the conversation we're having and the thing we're passionate about. And we've talked about that with so many people. Literally all these people we're hanging out with, we're having a great time because we're building our friendship around them.
It shows you're not crazy as you think you are when you're in your own four corners, your own four walls, like talking to a camera all day. You're not the only one who's doing that, and it is meaningful when you meet someone in public who genuinely acknowledges you for that.
And what's also cool is Lego brought us together, but also can kind of expand to personal life as well, and that's really cool to talk with everyone.
On a deeper level, like you were talking about.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
We weren't just making eyes at each other.
Zane, what was it like meeting everybody for you? I know you were slightly nervous to begin with.
I was nervous to make a good impression, and I was nervous because, like I said, you don't know what people are like away from the camera. You see them behind the camera and what it's like, but when they get in front of the camera, or I'm sorry, vice versa. Yeah. Like when they're away from the Lego, or when they're by themselves, or when they're in a group of people, how people might change or act or sound. That's what I was nervous about. We get along online. Yes, we're friends here, but what's it gonna be like when the cameras are off?
IRL.
Yeah.
Yes,
IRL.
that's the
hashtag IRL. It was eye-opening. It was a genuine good experience. Every single person I've met, I have had nothing but happiness and smiles. Any conversation, not even just Lego, but every conversation.
I never felt like I got a cold shoulder from anyone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
like people like legitimately, we met Stud Bud's guests, Emma Soros and Danny Bob, great people. Like, and I didn't feel like I saw let's say Emma Soros. Like, I don't feel like I saw her and she was like, oh, I know you from Stud Buds and we've talked a little bit, but I'm just gonna kind of ignore you. I didn't get that feeling. Now, maybe she was thinking it, but no, I don't think so.
Very inviting and very kind.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
Welcome to the conversation.
I think kindness is the word to describe.
Yes,
everybody.
Yes. And so kind.
And legitimately, like, I've had people that, like, I think we've all had this where, we'll be sitting somewhere and be like, are you okay? Like, we're all like always checking on each other. I know, like, a bunch of us were literally just like grabbing water to make sure everyone was drinking and hydrating. Some people are like, hey, have you eaten today? Like, if you haven't eaten, we're gonna go get some food. Like, like making sure that
that nobody's left behind.
Yes, we did that with Jonathan. Right, we're all going out to lunch
and Epic and
and Ethan.
Been looking out for everybody on this trip.
And I mean, like, there's plenty of times where I felt like people were. They would come up and be like, hey, just talk to me about Castle, because they knew like I was a little bit out of it, and they just wanted to talk to me about, like, because they knew I was passionate about that. And I'm pretty sure I saw that a lot with people where they go like, because they wanted to make sure, like, have a good conversation, but also learn something about something topic. Like,
the one thing I will say about this weekend is I think we've all been very tired.
Yeah,
that's the only part that's really sucked about it. Is like we are ourselves, but we're also. I don't feel like I'm on my A game at all.
No.
I mean,
I'm at that point where caffeine doesn't work anymore.
You had too much. It's time to take a break. I'm take it back. But no, I mean, that's a part of it too. Like, making sure that everybody is okay. But it's hard to tell when Zane's eyes are half glazed over and his bags are down to his knees all the time.
But that's a constant thing. All day long. You okay? You tired? You okay? Yeah. I'm old, okay? I'm an adult. I have adult eyes.
But when you hear that, it's kind of a reboot of like, oh, now I am.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me?
I will say, I felt bad when Jonathan walked in and Chick-fil-A. I was like, yo, you look really tired. And he's like, I do? And I was like, oh, wow, okay. My
sorry.
My bad. Like, I don't mean to call you out here. Like,
I've been getting very minimal sleeps.
Yes, no, that is the word of the weekend.
We just don't want to miss out. Like, we've been having such a good time and an amazing experience, so we don't want to miss out. So we're willing to sacrifice the sleep and the food and the time to take care of the necessities to spend as much time as we can with each other, because we don't know when the next time will be.
Yes.
We have an idea, but we never know. Life happens.
I will say, and I think we will all be in agreement of this, would love to do something like this once a year at least.
Whether
Hopefully
it's
more.
here or Chicago,
Yes.
Right.
something
Georgia, maybe.
Georgia.
Yeah.
you know, something that no one's ever been to, none of us.
It doesn't even have to be Lego related. It can be like, let's go on vacation let's go mountain hiking.
Let's not do that.
But like we could do like, so not even just
Something not as chaotic.
Stud Buds meet up once a year.
Yeah.
I think that at the minimum we'll be
The
happy.
minimum.
Oh yeah.
Because I have a feeling I want to hang out more.
Yeah. Just the feeling.
Yeah.
Not the actual evidence and statistics.
You know what? You know what helps people really want to hang out more? If they hit that subscribe button. And they can hang out with us all the time.
I know.
Sure.
All of our content. And if they really want to feel us with them,
Run away now while
you know,
you still can. If you're still a part of the stream,
if they like us this much, they could feel our hugs that we talk about by buying merch.
Yeah.
I'm the only one wearing it.
I literally meant to throw on my Stud Bud shirt, and then I fell asleep almost when I got back to the hotel room. So
make sure you all hit the like, subscribe, the comment, leave a comment down below. Check out our Etsy store. check out
Zane's
my
Etsy store
Etsy
where
store.
he sells wall mounts.
Yes, the store, the merch store, our Discord server, all of that stuff.
And look, like if you met us this week and took photos, please tag us, put them in
Yes.
the Discord
Yes.
server.
Yes.
Let us know maybe your thoughts about this weekend. Hang out with us. Were we offensive to you guys? You're like, I don't know, like how did?
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
What did you think of us?
Yeah.
We shared what we thought of each other. Let us know what you thought of us. Were we
No,
any
I-
different?
Let's put this out there. Let's put this out there. Everybody we've met, I know we said it somewhat. Everyone we have met, every person who's come up to us, and even if you didn't come up to us, we've had such an amazing time meeting everyone.
It's
Yes.
very
Fans,
meaningful.
Friend, like we talk about all these content creators, but not just them. The fans, like Jack Skywalker, Will, everybody we've met, who we appreciate you just as much as you appreciate us, and it was an amazing experience meeting all of you. So
For real.
for real,
Yeah.
Very flattering. Very, very flattering.
very.
And
very
memorable.
flattering.
Let's take this thing away.
Yeah.
I don't know how we end all in person live stream.
We're gonna put the brick saber here.
All for one.